Good morning. It's Monday, August 11th, and that means two things. Next month, September 2025, is the last month AOL, America Online, will offer dial-up internet service. I found that out yesterday, and you needed to know that. You need to know that dial-up still exists for some people. It's also time for the lighting industry news brief brought to you by Keystone Technologies and their exit signs and emergency units. These come in combo packs if you need them. They all come with Keystone's guaranteed power supplies, but they all have a bunch of different options. You've got different lumen outputs, you've got round styles, you've got square styles, you've got green letters, you got red letters, you got round, you got black, you got white, whatever you need, even edge lit. Whatever you need, Keystone can make that happen. That is keystonetech.com. The link is in the description. Let's get into the news because the International Architectural Lighting Design Awards are calling for nominations. That deadline is September 30th. Announcements of the winners will be on May 1st of next year. Keystone Engineering has bought Smithstown Light Engineering. This is an Irish firm buying a Pennsylvania-based lighting group. Sonepar and Keystone have earned top prizes from the National Association of Electrical Distributors, with overall distributor and overall supplier awards from the 2025 TED Magazine Best of the Best Marketing Awards going to them. Q2 at Eaton shows sales are up 11%. Q3 at Atcor shows sales up 2%. Q2 at Graybar shows sales up 12%. First half at Merson shows sales down 1%. Q1 at Orion shows that losses are going on, but they're not as bad as before. Q3 at Siemens shows that revenues are up 64%. Q1 at Transrail Lighting shows that their EBITDA is up 66%. And Fagerhult has completed their buyout of Capelon. That's a full formalized deal going ahead. I also need to take a moment to correct myself. Last week I said that the Sanan Inari buyout didn't include any details, but actually, because of public data, the buyout was worth $239 million. We have a new update this week on Signify share buybacks with 431,000 shares back with the board at roughly 21 euros per share. On the tariff tracker, we have a complete list of the current tariffs. If you need to catch up, I need to catch up. Even if you don't, I need one. You can get that link at nailed.org. We also are finding that demand for solar off-grid lighting is up due to both the price of copper in terms of tariffs and also the value of copper to thieves. There we go. Gross Electric has bought Indiana Lighting. This is two shops in Greenwood, Indiana, being bought by a Toledo company. EcoVadis has offered platinum status to Siemens. This is for sustainability. City Electric has hit a number of milestones, including 36 new branches last year, 227 internal promotions, and more. Canada Post workers have rejected their final offer. Negotiators are still hoping for a solution, but we could just see postal work be suspended in the near future. Semiconductor sales are up in June. Sales are up 19% across the entire industry. ABB has consolidated its Quebec facilities into a new 340,000 square foot hub in Montreal. Interrupt agency updates. Lux Luminaire has partnered with Moxie in New York and New Jersey. In legal news, we have an update on Melasgar versus HLI, with a subpoena dispute moving to South Carolina. We have an update in Signify versus LePro, with a judge summarily ruling on 5 out of the 7 patents in question in that case. And AMS Osram has sued Spider Farmer. This is a complaint for horticultural LEDs. In IoT news, IMF Prover has opened a new factory in Chesty County, Pennsylvania. Tally has bought Rexel. Logic has bought Control Solutions. That's their first office in British Columbia. Legrand has bought a majority stake in Kojolek. Flux has promised TUV certified smart lighting for vision protection. These are new pendant lights for screen workers, i.e., smart pendants that go above your monitor to help out with that. Scenario has strengthened its partnership with Treetops Hospice. Philips Hue will now recommend lighting for you. And Cedia has announced their smart home finalists with awards in 3 categories going to their shortlists. In R&D news, retrofits are beating new builds in carbon limitations. This is a new report from JLL. Peacock feathers can emit laser beams. This is a new study from the University of Ljubljana that shows that the reflective structures in tail feathers can be used to amplify light beams. KTH's Royal Institute of Technology has determined that safety is a feeling. This study highlights the role of user experience of security relative to lighting and other factors. And also, pedestrian safety is not just about vertical illuminance, but also horizontal illuminance. This is based on a new Polish study of roadways. On the dark side of things, sleep rehab has been linked with cardiac rehab. We have a federal judge pausing expansions to a Florida area ICE facility for 2 weeks pending an environmental review. Teens are more anxious and more depressed as they get pushed off their natural chronotype. Circadian rhythms are, in fact, established in infancy. Tiger mosquitoes are becoming more active because of light pollution. Alan is changing the courtship rituals of Medaka, a type of fish. Low orbit objects remain bad for radio telescopes. Casper, Wyoming is debating new lighting on a pedestrian bridge. Norfolk, Virginia is switching over to LED lights above and beyond complaints from locals. Dayton, Wyoming has been confirmed as a dark sky community. Hatching season has begun for sea turtles on Anna Maria Island in Florida, and astrotourism is gaining more money in rural Canada. Horticulturally speaking, we can talk about how FOSS has partnered with Anexo. Scott's Miracle Grow has a stakeholder that insists that President Trump will reschedule cannabis any day now. Sure, buddy, sure. And lettuce needs more UVA light than we thought. In recommended reading, these links and more are on nailed.org. We can talk about the new vision for the ALA. We have what goes into replacing 2010's LEDs. We have a new critical analysis of biophilia. We have Edison's trade show sales strategy. Thomas Edison's trade show sales strategy, who is a bit of a show-off, more among other things. Smart tech can save HVAC from climbing temperatures. We have how to shop for stained glass chandeliers, a thing I'm sure we all do. We have what happens, really, if everyone turned on everything at once. We have wireless controls for commercial upgrades. We have sleep as a status symbol. We have the question of whether or not these USB lights really do repel mosquitoes. We have a call for more attention and in impacts in crime prevention. We have cloud killing Sengled. We have a profile of Diane Tershek. We have a recap of 9 acquisitions from Ferguson. And we have case studies from a bowling alley, a convention center in Pennsylvania, and the Georgia State Capitol. More locally, we can talk about new incentives going ahead in central Pennsylvania. We have 7 individuals arrested in copper thefts in Louisville, Kentucky. We have unresolved copper thefts going in and around Los Angeles Airport. We have Light for LA initiative beginning, offering more lighting for underserved areas in Los Angeles, California. And we have Michigan passing a new infrastructure budget. Caldwell, Ohio is planning a new urban renewal area. Phoenix, Arizona is planning $40 million in revitalizations. Kenner City, Louisiana residents want more LEDs on streets. Indian Prairie, Illinois schools are planning efficiency projects. Cincinnati, Ohio is spending $2 million on public safety, including lighting. Fort Wayne, Indiana is planning on lighting to fix youth crimes, they hope. San Francisco, California residents are suing the city to add lighting to some neighborhoods in the hopes that will stop sex work. The University of New Mexico is planning on new lighting to stop mass shooters. In Montreal, Quebec, residents just don't like the new light poles. New Mexico Tourism Department is spending on grants on Route 66. Kamehameha in Hawaii is adding lighting to its tennis courts. Quincy, Illinois is adding lighting to its high school baseball and softball fields. McLaren, Texas is adding pathway lighting to parks. Internationally, Dialight has opened a new manufacturing facility in Malaysia, and a footbridge in New Auckland is going to change its lighting based on the wind. In People News, we have a new board at Scott's Miracle Grow. We have a new board at Merson. We have Chuck Swadoba joining Benchmark Electronics. Bill Waltz will retire. Sorry. Rob Doherty is now the Director of Business Development at Lucetta. Elizabeth Ubel is joining the board at DSG. Wade Buick has been named the Senior VP at Omnicable. Patricia Pieroga is now a VP of Sales at TechScan. Andy Stevenson is leaving AMG Baytech. And things that are weird, we have yet another cruise ship having to go dark to avoid pirates. A Zozorba show in Fort Marcy Park will feature LED wristbands that sync to the show. You can build a Meta clock. You can make a 1024 pixel wide LED panel, or you can go play blacklight pickleball in Kansas City. Hey, I've been Scott Wachter. I want to thank you for your time, your attention. Otherwise, enjoy your week and enjoy the music. See ya.